As an entrepreneur, as a creator, I'm 24/7
I don't
want
want
to
to cut this,
all
bro.
the time. Shopify makes it very easy to be on the go and
You know what?
connected.
I don't care no more. I don't care. You know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna upload whatever, bro. You know, I'm uploading. I'm not editing nothing. I'm gonna upload every day without editing. And if you want me to edit, then sub and follow, bro. Sub and like the video so I can get some money, bro. Like, word. If I get some money, I'll start editing my videos. But I'm not doing it. I don't deserve it. Like, what? Come on. Now let's get into the inside Alabama's Meth Mountain. Sounds like somewhere a black person shouldn't be.
Anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so.
Would this be enough to kill me? Alright folks, today we're exploring Meth Mountain, and behind me
I know I didn't see that smiley face tattoo, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. That junk made me mad every time I see it. I'm not gonna lie. That junk is just so...
is a meth lab that blew up.
Nah, he teaches them how to make money.
And then they put a gun to his back and said, let's go.
Okay.
When you
Sounds
dive into
interesting.
rural communities around America, you come to discover that meth is remarkably easy to find. For the last few decades, American communities have been flooded with amphetamines. Let me take you up to speed on how this came to be. Meth was...
Bro, I hate watching those things, bro. They be having some normal backstories. Talking about their kids. They don't even care about their kids no more. They said, like, they be saying, like, on their tier of love and caringness, drugs is at the one. Kids is drawn here, and then probably money to buy drugs is above them. That's crazy. Like,
first synthesized in
I don't know how I
1893
feel.
by a Japanese chemist. Over time, it
Catch his
became
hands.
prescribed by doctors to help with things like weight loss,
I'll probably end up
narcolepsy,
like
and
Batman.
asthma.
I'll probably end up like Batman for real. If my mom said that I'm below drugs and drug money, yeah, I'm gonna end up like Batman. I'm gonna murk everybody who's selling drugs just cause.
Due to its ability to keep
You ruined my
soldiers
childhood.
awake and wired, it was the drug of choice for World War II combatants like Japanese kamikaze pilots and German blitzkrieg troops. For the years leading up to the 1980s, the flow of amphetamines was in large part controlled by motorcycle gangs like the Hells Angels. However, in the 1990s, Big Pharma took over as the leading supplier when they created drugs like Adderall and Ritalin. These drugs are chemically similar to meth, and they are prescribed by doctors to millions of American youth to combat things like ADHD. So much so that a 2016 article by the New York Times referred to millennials as
Nah, bro, I ain't
Generation
got no meth on me,
Adderall.
bro.
This trend made Big Pharma billions of dollars. For today's story, we go explore Meth Mountain, a place in Alabama that earned its name due to the amount of meth labs and meth users. All of what you are about to see
what
are
I'm finna say right here, bro. If something is known as Meth Mountain, why don't someone go up there and take it down? I'm just saying. Like, if you know it's known as Meth Mountain, why not just send some people up there and take all the meth? But nah, let it spread the meth if you want to, man.
for educational purposes only.
Hey, we're No Compromise Gaming.
That's meth right there. That's what meth do to you. Stay off of meth. You see how he bit that glizzy? He gripped that thing. He gripped the whole glizzy like this. And nah, that's Ayo. And that's meth. Don't do meth. Don't do meth.
We're here in Gadsden, Alabama, and we're waiting for our local contact, Lauren.
He
And I
really
just have a
gripped that thing,
feeling
yo. I'm not
she's
gonna
pulling
lie.
up in a pickup truck. What is this place known for?
Just a regular neighborhood.
When I first
He been on meth since he was 5. Let's be honest. You hear his voice?
talked to you, you thought I was going to be asking you for money? Are there a lot of sketchy people asking you for money these days?
Yeah.
Has that increased a lot in the last few years?
Yeah.
Do you feel like the Biden administration is watching out for the people of Gadsden? Do you feel represented?
Yes.
If Trump came back into office, how would you feel about that?
Tell the truth, I feel bad.
Why is that?
He wasn't doing what he was supposed
I'm not gonna lie, man. Who Unc this is, bruh?
to
You don't know nothing
do.
about no politics. You don't know nothing about no politics. He just
Where
jacked.
the heck are we right now?
Atala.
Atala?
We're at Atala here, Gadsden over there.
It's
Were we just in
hell.
kind of a sketchy area?
Very sketchy. That's why I didn't even think about that Walmart, because I don't ever go to that Walmart.
And what percent of locals do you
green
know it
grass.
as Meth Mountain?
Everybody.
So from what I understand, you have to be pretty smart to figure out how to make it. Like, it's not an easy thing to make.
I've never tried to make it, but I know people who have made it. I mean, it's chemistry and a lot of math and a lot of knowing what mixes together and
Facts.
what doesn't.
Because if it goes wrong,
Like, if I wanted to right now, I would be Walter Black. Like, I would literally be cooking up right now. Like, but I'm just not doing that because I'm Batman. I stopped the crime.
things can go kaboom.
See, Me personally, I done caused about 5 of those because I'm Batman. I beat them up, threw them out the crib, and blew it up on purpose.
From flames. A group
Those
of
are not
people
from
rushing to
them
get
mixing the
meth.
chemicals.
They
It's from
believe
me.
people were
Be
cooking
honest.
meth at the house. Something got out of hand, sparking flames, which then ignited several propane tanks, causing the Big Bang.
quickly.
And are there places around here that have blown up from a meth lab gone wrong?
Oh yeah, we've had
Yep.
the fire department has had to respond to several. They will be busting a lab when the people run. Everything kind of turns, knocks over, things mix,
Supposed to throw it
blow
on.
up.
That's
And then
what
they
they
have
be doing on
another kind
purpose.
that's different than an actual lab. It's called shake and bake, and you add everything into a 2-liter and shake it.
Okay.
Now she know an awful lot for someone that never tried. I'm just saying. She had to be at least taking meth or
What percentage
making it.
of people in this area do you think are into meth? So what got you into it and what got you out of it?
Well, I'm from Kentucky, so for me it was opiates, OxyContin. It was $2 a milligram, so just one 80 milligram was $160.
How long
She
would
was
that
on
last
meth?
somebody?
I mean, I would have to have 4 or 5 a day.
God,
So
she was hooked.
See a
I was
Confederate
about to
flag?
say, yeah, that's what I was gonna point out. You'll see a lot of that covering up a lot of windows.
That's pretty popular here.
Yeah.
Racks on the nigga all blue like
Huh?
When he ran it up.
That's pretty popular here.
Yeah.
Racks on the nigga all blue like bonnets. When he ran it up, I ain't even have an option. He say he won't smoke, now his ass in the coffin.
Where are we right now?
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. That kind of caught me by surprise.
Cal, Alabama, community called Sand Valley.
Some of the locals told us that this place is also known as Meth Mountain.
I mean, that was kind of hit though.
Like
Covering up a lot of windows.
That's pretty popular here.
Yeah.
racks on the nigga all blue like bonnets. When he ran it up, I ain't even have an option. He say he won't smoke, now his ass in the coffin.
Where are we right now?
Here,
He
just
hit,
outside
though.
of
I'm not
Cal,
gonna lie. He used
Alabama,
to the
community
good.
called
He used to
Sand
good.
Valley.
Some of the locals told us that this
Wisely,
place is
I
also
should say.
known as Meth Mountain to some people.
That's Meth Mountain.
You're a firefighter, I take it.
Yes, sir.
Is that where a lot of your calls
Better go up there. You cut it all out right now, man. I'm telling you, if you know, go up there.
are for meth related?
Or fentanyl now.
That's what's crawling through the town?
Yeah.
How recently has that changed?
Within the past 2 years.
2 years.
How long have
yeah.
you been a firefighter for?
25 years.
Okay, have you ever gone to a call where a meth lab blew up?
Yes.
Of course.
Tell me a story that comes to mind.
House trailer that had the whole end blowed off of it. Had a female that was burning the place down.
Being a fireman sounds nice, but I
You gotta
imagine some of the
believe the
things you have to
captions.
see are pretty tough for a man to see.
Oh yeah, I have PTSD from it.
What do you think could be done to help the fentanyl and meth crisis that's hitting here, but also hitting
Go up
so
there
many
and take it
places in
down?
America?
Close the borders.
Why do you think the borders are as open as?
They always say close the borders, but it be the white dudes in the back making the meth, bro. The Mexicans just buying it, bro, or sneaking fit in, bro. But that's it, bro. Come on, bro.
They are right now.
Because the politicians got more worried about their money getting in their pockets than they're about their citizens.
Everyone kind of feels
Everybody
like
loves
they're
saying
getting.
close the borders, man. How about we solve the problems here and then? Well, I guess to solve the problems here, you gotta close the border. So I guess
By the
they might
government
be onto
right
something.
now. Do you feel that?
Yeah, pretty much. Pays low, prices are going up. It's kind of hard to make a living.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
If we just see people out and about, you think people are pretty open to chatting, or do you think we should be careful?
Be careful.
Yeah.
Be real careful.
And what makes you say that?
I've been on calls before and had guns pulled on me.
Even though you're a fireman helping?
Yeah.
Well, I'm wearing my fast shoes today.
Yeah, exactly. Keep
Bro,
it
that's
tight.
Tommy G,
Thank
man.
you.
He good in all hoods.
What if I told you that you can use
Another case of meth. I'm sorry, bro. Got all that hair on his face, but no hair on his head. They still got a lineup. That's just meth, bro. Might as well go bald. Shave his head crisp every day, boy. Like, what are you doing?
We're stopping to check out some of the abandoned places here. Bullet holes in the church door.
Going in abandoned buildings is just not
I
for
almost
me.
think this is a symbol, a greater symbol of like the church falling and the church collapsing and drugs taking over. I think America used to be a much more Christian place, and agree with that stuff or not, it kept people on a certain path in life. And when Nietzsche said God is dead, the question that comes after that is what replaces God.
I'm a rapper, I'm a freestyler.
Hey, man, I feel like you just added a random conspiracy to this video. That was not needed, my boy. Someone
rapper.
just blew up a church. That's all it was. Probably was a tornado. They had tornadoes in Alabama.
Oh,
Actually
really?
just got, and someone like moved in. I don't know.
Done in my barrels. So, but yeah, this.
Yo, is that the guy that said racks on a nigga like blue like bonus?
It's actually one of the most darkest parts in the valley. Right over there on that property, there was a double homicide and a suicide. Ever since then, every time somebody tries to build over there or something goes on, they always leave. Right over here, there used to be rituals and stuff on this road. We call it
Bro is pointing to straight trees.
Party Road, and there used to be actual like demon worshippers that would have rituals and circles, and they blocked the trail off, but there used to be patterns and stuff up there, and you could see all kinds of creepy stuff where they'd done rituals.
This seems like a place where kind of just strange things happen.
Yes, all the time. Actually, a red house down the road, it's about 4 houses down on the left, and they actually worship Satan.
Wait, we're just down the street from some Satan worshipers?
Yeah, and we love Jesus. We're Jesus worshipers. And that's a red house that's kind of on a hill. It's like 4 houses down on the left. If you swing by on Halloween day, they'll be outside all day in these little masks.
I don't know why, bro, but they just popped in my head. I feel like this man is 5'4", bro. Gotta be. I feel like he's a short dude. I don't know. It's just like short dudes normally have big heads, and I feel like he got a big head. His head is taking up half his seat, my boy. It's crazy.
Dancing and singing and all kinds of stuff.
My beard getting kind of long, bro.
Stop by it?
Yeah.
We're going to a meth lab that blew up. We just was driving by and it's here. This is like hills have eyes a little bit, like eyes are on you. Someone's ready with a rifle to shoot you.
Bitch pink BBS is in my ring, really water like a sink. 40 racks in my jeans like a nigga out of brink.
When a
He said it again.
meth lab blows up, tell me about what happens and what you've heard about.
Most people are wearing synthetic clothing now. It melts with the skin. You can't pull it off.
So people's clothes melt to them.
Melt to them. They can't get it off. It literally just burns with the skin.
It sounds horrible.
If we kept driving, we would.
I'm not getting I'll flex so hard. The clothes might rip before I get burnt. To be honest, if I flex my hardest, bro, the clothes might rip before I get burnt. Stop playing.
We'd probably see several other
It'll
places.
be off my body already.
All right, folks, we just got invited to a music video, so we're gonna go check it out. You guys are shooting a music video today.
Not today. We're actually just preparing.
Nah, they catfish to get you over here.
You know, some fancy music thing. This is actually where he started out rapping and stuff like that.
So what's the idea? What's the concept for this one?
Now during the days, you can catch me at 11 o'clock our time, and I'll be rapping in this barrel, freestyling, and it'll be filled with water, and I'll be dunking in it. If people send a certain gift, I'll dunk it while.
Nah, my boy be doing TikTok AI spitting bars. Thanks for the rose, about to go out the biz. 100,000 on my pocket like a nigga wanted to stop me.
I'm rapping and come back out of the water still rapping. Sometimes I'll be diving in. It's crazy. Trying to make a music video that's kind of combining that, because this is also the root of where it all started.
Okay.
And we're gonna try to spice something up. Now I did used to live here in this camper. This is actually
go donate $5 right now.
Right after high school, he actually let me move my camper, and my dad got me onto his property because my family was splitting up.
Is this a tree fort or deer stand?
That's actually for the swing.
Oh wow! You want to do the thing? You want to show him the thing?
Yeah. I be getting to the money, bitch. I got a bag, I don't got to stress. Got no killers in the set. I don't think I won, you should come and test. I ain't talking.
This is borderline stripping, to be honest. This is jungle stripping. I don't know what he called it, but this is definitely jungle stripping. I don't care. Bro got his legs up in the air on a rope that's swinging from a tree. I'm sorry, I'm just not.
Brother, you could join.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of smooth though. That was kind of smooth, but that's still jungle stripping. I don't care.
Circus, huh?
Yeah.
Are we in the holler right now?
We're in the valley.
Okay.
We're in the
what
valley.
makes something a holler?
So deep that no matter how loud you holler, nobody's gonna hear you. I actually used to work at McDonald's when we lived here. Well, we started getting so good on TikTok that really didn't have to work for McDonald's anymore. And then they flew us out to LA and officially hired us. And so now we work full-time TikTok. That's what we do. I'm live streamer.
How is that?
It's awesome. It's great. Been about 4 or 5 months that we've moved out. Me and my bro Wes. We got our spot right up the mountain, in the Meth Mountains.
Is it? Do locals realize that?
When I was in like high school, I heard that a lot. I never got into that, and I'm not gonna lie. Before I was 20, I was on a dark path. You know, I grew up without a dad. I didn't meet him until I was 20, and my mom was gone all the time working. Kind of did what I wanted, and I did.
Kids, you see his teeth, man? They darkening. That's meth. Or drugs. Or dip, to be honest. So drugs. Those drugs. Stay off the drugs if you want your pearly whites so you can get
into drugs, but I never did that. It was more like hallucinogens. And then I got saved by a higher power. It wasn't by a man, it wasn't by a book or a church. It was by a higher power. I accepted that. Now I'm living a different life.
That's also drugs. That ringtone, drugs. Drugs will do it to you. Gonna be an Android for the rest of your life.
$200 or $300 a month. It really just depends.
What?
I'm living a higher different life.
What does rent go for around here?
$200 or $300 a month. It really just depends on who you find. If you find, you know,
300. You know, that's like 200 or 300. Mortgage got to be like 100 then. What? Like $90 a month mortgage? Come on, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
somebody that owns another
Is it
house
worth it though? You think I'll be welcomed in, arms open?
and they're willing to let it go for that, you know.
That's
But,
crazy cheap. Like I've never seen a place that I can get for $200 or $300 a month.
right.
So normally what it is people come through with comments and they comment random words, but each person gives me one word. I can throw those into the mix while I'm going. You got a word?
Bank.
Okay.
Holler.
Dragon fruit.
From my name is.
No, first of all, why did you pick Dragon fruit? No, she's a dickhead, bro. She had no reason to do that. She just wanted to see if he could do it.
DJ, I just hope you understand. I'm trying to make 100 or maybe 1,000 grand. You know I'm about to make it to the top, I understand. I'm about to make the bank, you know I'm about to stack it for the man. I'm about to grow up, you know I'm really about to show up. They wanted to take me out the box like I was just Crayola or maybe a crayon, you know they really moving on. I'm paying pictures, illustrating, they thinking they want to yawn. You can find me at West_Smith7. Oh!
Maybe the number.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Is it just me or only when the white rappers freestyle and they go hard, bro, they gotta be red and veins gotta be popping out their neck. I'm sorry, it's facts though. It's facts.
On the channel so far, all the gangster rappers we've interviewed that don't want to freestyle for the camera, this guy's got.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie, Tommy G, you're not supposed to say that. Now you're not good in certain hoods. Think I'm like you
Should be all right. Are there any parts that we should be exploring?
Absolutely. Just
Yeah?
follow me. This is the cave.
Right next door, huh? All right, so now that we're in a cave and we're getting deep, let me ask you guys a deep question, okay? Do you guys feel represented under Joe Biden?
No.
No. Do you guys feel better with Trump?
Yeah. Absolutely. No hesitation.
And why?
He's a lot more there in his head. He can ride a bike. He can walk up.
I'm not gonna lie, he just called Joe Biden old and confused. Old, confused, and dazed at the same time.
Stairs without falling, you know.
Do you guys feel proud to be Americans?
Yeah, always.
We really are free, man. I was able to quit my job working at McDonald's to become a full-time TikToker. You know what I'm saying? Something that I can only imagine of when I was younger. People grow up here and it's like there's nothing to do.
Facts, I wish I could, I can't even get a job. I'm hurt. I got no ACL. Well, I got an ACL now thanks to my surgery. But I'm crippled now.
A lot of people getting STDs. That was something that Alabama was known for. And you got
Ooh.
a lot of drugs, like you said, that was called Meth Mountain. Getting STDs, that was something that Alabama was known for. And you got a lot of drugs, like you said, that was called Meth Mountain.
Known for sexually transmitted diseases. That's crazy. I'm just saying. Bruh, that's crazy.
Is because people are so bored that they have nothing else to do. So you find all these crazy things happening.
I've heard the same thing in the hoods too, is like the reason things are the way they are is partly just because kids have nothing else to do. How do you solve that?
I was one of those kids, you know. I didn't know my dad until I was 20. My mom was always working, so I was really on the streets doing whatever I wanted to with kids that called themselves my friends, but as soon as I really needed something, they were nowhere to be found, but I was always there for them. Before that tree fell, that blue barrel that you see me in the live, I was way up there on the hill. I was supposed to stop before I came over this hill, but I came over the hill and I dropped right there.
Man, if you're watching this video right now, man, drop a cash app right now. I'll cash app you 99 cents. I got you.
Dude. Do you have a concussion?
Probably.
I'm just not doing none of that.
I used to like get out of the house and stuff a lot, and I would run over to this place that used to be friends with my dad. This guy, he had a wife and they had 3 kids. The woman that he was married to had some kind of relationship with some other guy or whatever. He knew their schedule because he stayed over there all the time. The father would go to work normal hours in the day, you know, like a 9 to 5. The kids would get on the bus, go to school, come back late. The mother worked a night shift. When the kids went to school, when the man went to work, and then the lady was home, he had went in the house, lady, shot her in the head on the bed.
Dang.
Her again after she was went back in, fell asleep on the couch. School bus pulls up, kids get home, go inside the trailer. He wakes up, Hey, Uncle So-so, what are you doing here? Like, I thought you left, you know, the other day. And I was like, well, where's Mama? Time passes, and the boy, and he went to his mom's bedroom door, and he said when he put his hand on the doorknob, he felt a hand on his shoulder, grab him, and turn him around, and he had a gun in his face and said, go tie your sisters up right now with this duct tape. And he said, no. And then when he said no, he had pistol whipped him in the face, tied him up with duct tape. He said that he woke up from the pistol whip with his sisters right there. By this time, the daddy had gotten home. Said the same thing, Johnny, like, what are you doing here? He had led him back there to the...
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he describing this like he was there. I'm just saying, like, that sounds like a key witness.
And then he put a gun to his back and said, let's go. And he made him open the door. He made him look at his wife, naked and dead. He had him at gunpoint. And they used to play video games all the time when the first shooting games and stuff would come out. The man said to the father, I'm gonna show you how it feels to get shot in real life. He shot him 4 or 5 times in the back. The boy gets out of the duct tape, so he called his grandparents, and his grandparents called 911. He set his sisters free. At that point, they'd SWAT team, news crews, there was a helicopter, because he was still in the trailer.
We don't just create, we create a scene.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. That was crazy crime description. That is a crazy crime in general. I'm not gonna lie. Someone needs to lock that man under the. Nah, matter of fact, I don't even know, man. Lock him in mental. Lock him. Make him a. Oh, I can't say that. Never mind. Yeah, I was about to go dark with that one. Hold up. We tweaking. I don't want to see this blue thing on my screen this whole game. Like, come on.
Right here. We can actually walk over here. I'll show you.
Behind these gates, the most brutal of murders and rape.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the top of this mountain and see what we find.
All right. Sounds good.
Take it easy.
We explored deep into the folds of Meth Mountain.
Kid,
we were able to find a man that had first-hand experience in a trailer
crazy.
full of an awful
He had
lot of
issues.
meth.
That's
So we
meth.
sat down and we spoke to him.
What got you started into the world of meth? So did you have an injury, or what started to boxing?
Yeah, I wrecked a motorcycle.
So you got prescribed legal painkillers by your...
I'm just saying, bro. This is not enough, Tommy. If I lived in that area, I would know exactly who this is. Bro, come on, bro. You can't even hide his hands, bro. You couldn't blur out his face at least, bro. Come on.
Doctor?
No.
You found some from a friend?
Yeah.
Do you view meth as beneficial in your life or negative?
Yeah.
You seem like a normally functioning human. Like the average person, if they were to see you in the street, they might not know.
No, they wouldn't.
How long have you been doing meth for?
9 years.
What was your first hit of meth like?
Really don't know.
Can you sleep when you take meth?
Yeah.
How many times a day do you have to do meth to feel okay?
3 or 4.
And what does a meth habit cost somebody a day?
Maybe 200 a week.
How hard is it to find around here?
It ain't hard at all.
How much meth is this on the table right now?
Probably $20 worth. Where's this section?
Can you take meth and 5 minutes later walk into town and no one can tell the difference?
Yeah.
When you first take it, what happens?
You use a little energy.
How long could you go without meth before it starts to feel like an issue?
All day. I have to.
Has there ever been a shortage of it?
Where you can't find it? Yeah.
And what was that like?
It was rough, but I still found it.
Can you substitute something else for meth?
I said he couldn't find it, and bro said it was rough, but I still found it. Bro was determined to find that meth.
It have to be meth.
Kids, this what happens when you get on that meth, bro. It's bad
Feel
for you.
okay.
Sleep.
Are people lacing meth nowadays?
Oh yeah. Fentanyl and whatever, the MDM, a few other things.
How do you know that the stuff that you have isn't laced?
You don't.
Other than the way it burns. If it's laced, it'll turn black.
Do you get it from a consistent source?
Barely.
When you were the source, did you have people coming in and out of your house all the time?
No. I had a couple, but it wasn't like that.
Do you see a way to get off of it?
Bro, I could tell who this was, bro. I can see his eyebrows, bro, his whole eyes, and his nose shape, bro. Come on, bro. Now, the other thing is, this is his crib. Anybody who watched a video who been to this crib before is going to call this man a meth head. He's going to spread the news. He's going to be known as a meth head tomorrow. Like this is crazy.
Lay down for about a week.
And kind of suffer through it?
Yeah. I mean, you don't really hurt. You just crave it a little.
Do you think you can be a productive member of society on meth?
I already am.
For someone like me that has never tried it, would this be enough to kill me?
No.
He's finna cook up some meth right here for you, Tommy. Tommy look kind of intrigued. I'm not gonna lie, man. Tommy, take some steps back, man. Take a breathe. A breath. My fault. Take a breath. Come on, bro.
Yeah, do that and just snort it.
Oh, you go through your nose.
Yeah.
Can anyone get high off secondhand on this?
I would say so. Somewhat.
I'm gonna drive my car real good back to the hotel. Are you sober or high now?
I'm always high.
Is there any message you would say to the government or to like how we look at it as a country?
Don't do meth.
Stop supplying Suboxone and methadone. Just don't do it.
Do you hope to get off it one day?
Oh yeah, I already plan on.
He's not getting off of meth, bro. First of all, he said there was a shortage of meth and it was hard to find it, but he found it. He's not getting off of meth. I'm sorry.
And that's a wrap, folks. Thank you for joining us on this episode.
I'm
We'll
not
see
gonna
you
lie, man.
next week.
Tommy been around a lot of drugs. Someone need to start checking Tommy's pee every once in a while, bro. Make sure he's not an addict. You know, I'm looking out for Tommy. W video. Stay off them drugs, Tommy.